Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. We're about to do a reading for you. Guys, this may not resonate with all of you, but take what you need, let the rest go. Please don't try and make something fit in the story that doesn't belong to you. If we don't connect this time, perhaps the next time, Gemini, only thing I ask you to do is to give me a thumbs up to support me, whether it matches your energy. Oh, we got sexual freedom here, and that would be your first card in opportunity, okay? So we're going to look at the opportunity. We're going to look at the challenge and also the change that may be happening that you're not aware of. We're going to look at the advice and what happens if you follow it. And we're going to get into some tarot, okay? So right now, let me just get your cards out. Gemini. All right. All right. Okay, let's talk about the energy on the table. We're definitely talking about some type of commitment. We're talking about this commitment could be with yourself, Gemini, or you may be in a relationship right now with someone, or someone is coming towards you in a relationship. The overall is energy for the opportunity is, I'm just hearing something now, sexual freedom. Gemini, some of you are, and this is for whoever resonate, are getting in touch with your feelings in regards to, this is what I'm hearing, how you want to be touched, who you want to be touched by. Male or female. Some of you could be accepting your sexuality for who you are. You could have been hiding it for some time. Some of you could have been in a relationship that you've been hiding from some time from yourself or others around you. This sexual freedom, though, I feel is about you actually feeling free to enjoy yourself passionately. This is very passionate reading here that has to do with a commitment, not only towards yourself, but with someone or someone that is coming your way. We also have here in your challenge is connection. Gemini, that could be what you're challenging. This challenge is to open up, to share, to be just as passionate with someone else that wants to connect and be passionate with you. Maybe even you having fears of a connection coming together. Maybe you have a lot of emotions and it's really sending you into your mind as far as how can you communicate what it is that you want from someone. I'm also hearing, guys, I am definitely hearing this is got a lot to do with a passionate connection. All right, so if you're not in one or one is coming your way, this seems like this is direction for some that this is going in, because with compatibility is next. Some, this is a lover, a person in your life that y'all share the same things. Your goals look alike, your energy feels alike. And I'm feeling like a true connection, two people coming together, right? And I feel that this is the change that's happening in your life, whether you're aware of it or not. There is going to be a change when it comes to someone you're dealing with. And maybe you've already realized that, and that's that change, that you have to make a change because you have a connection here, or you're preparing yourself for a connection. Some of you, sexual freedom is you have not been able to be with someone and feel free to love them back and give them all of your emotions and show up the way you want to. And this is what I'm hearing. Show up the way you physically want to. You've maybe been holding back. And it has to do with a connection. It has to do with someone that you're dealing with or you will be dealing with, okay? So You got sexual freedom here. You got connection and compatibility. So whatever this love situation is, it can go far. Now that is by the connection being in the challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge, but I feel it's a challenge for your heart to open up. Your challenge to trust and believe in that direction, to go in that direction. All right, we're going to get some tarot cards out here and see if we can get some clarification, Gemini, about what's going on here. Spirit guides, this sexual freedom, what is this about when it comes to Gemini? Can you give us more information about sexual freedom? That's in the opportunity. It's in the opportunity. It's an opportunity to have a sexual freedom. It's opportunity. So first card came out is we have the Temperance. And the second card came out is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel that the Seven of Cups in reverse is definitely talking about understanding that it's not an option to be loved, that you should be loved, okay? Maybe there's been confusion, your emotions, a lot of emotions around a situation. But with the Temperance card, I feel you've been very patient for a connection or connection to come into your life. Maybe you wasn't ready at first. Maybe you had healing and things that you had to work through yourself to be able to trust, to love, to open up. Some of you may have been holding back sexually towards any relationship, right? You have maybe had no commitments, no concerns, not worried about any sexual relationship. But I'm here to tell you that it looks like that's what's changing, because in the opportunity, there's an opportunity to have a relationship, to have a loving, caring, passionate relationship with someone due to how patient you've been. And I think some of you Gemini, I'm thinking that the fears sometimes overwhelm you of meeting new people, or maybe even dating or going out, maybe even answering a phone or returning a text. That some of you could have been just holding yourself back. You may know this connection or this person is coming towards you or they're interested in you, but your fears were getting in the way. You feel like, I need more time, I'm not ready yet. But the way the cards are coming out, the universe is telling you that you are ready, that this is the time. Okay, there's no need to keep holding back. And I understand, marriage and commitment. This could be a long-term relationship. It could have been a marriage. And things are changing sexually. It's freeing up what do we call, like when we release enzymes inside our body to keep us balanced. And I'm not saying that that's what has to keep you balanced, but if something is off balance, the universe is talking to you about it now, and it's sexual freedom. All right. And I don't usually get into those type of relationships, but clearly there's a message here for someone. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands it's a new beginning. It's making a choice to leave something behind. We have the Hermit mode, and it is coming out in your challenge. So the challenge is seeing what it is that's being shown towards you. It's under the connection. So, accepting that the universe is showing you something. I feel like this is something that can turn into something that you deep down inside have been shown or known, but have fears to open up towards this connection, because it's clarifying. If you look at it, you're seeing. Look at the yellow in this card and this connection. The Hermit sees that you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, highly a Virgo, or this could be, you could have Virgo rising, sun, moon. But this is you seeing this connection and being guided towards this connection, being guided towards this person. It could have been something you've been looking for quite some time too, and is right there in front of your face, Gemini. All right. Give me one more for the Hermit and the connection. The Gemini spirit, can you give me one more? Yeah, it's the Tower in reverse. Gemini, what you think is going to be a disaster isn't going to be. Your Tower in reverse, right? Upright is removing things that no longer serve you. In reverse, it could be avoiding. You could be trying to avoid a situation that you feel may happen because of past situations, and that is not what the universe is saying is happening here. Okay, the Tower in reverse also represents a time of going through a situation in the past that you had to see the truth in, and the universe did it for the best good of all involved, to release you from the things around you that didn't serve you, that didn't feel good, that wasn't it could have been toxic. It could have been maybe how you see love, how you share your love, how you allow others to share love and commitments with you. The Tower in reverses is representing the time of you've done that. You've been past that. And now you have the clarity. And there's a connection. Now, if this connection is clearly about you, right? Loving yourself, and maybe you put sexual relationships on pause, or you were having relationships with someone and you chose to pull your energy back and not share it with them. But what was the reason for it, Gemini? Was it because you were scared, or was it because you started feeling things and you was just like, I feel like you felt maybe out of control. You felt like, and I'm just hearing this, maybe you feel somebody was getting the best of you. I mean, is that what you would like to give them, Gemini? But did they deserve it? Do they deserve it? And with the Hermit card here, I feel you have some clarity about if they do or they don't. Also, some of you have worked with situations or relationships in the past where sexually your energy was being drained. So, you would sleep with this person and your energy would be drained, like you just didn't feel like yourself. Maybe you couldn't get up. Maybe you look forward to maybe you put a lot of stuff on the wayside and look forward to the next time with this person, or it took a lot of time and energy for you to entertain, is what I'm hearing. Entertain this person. Somebody maybe needed a lot more nourishing than you were willing to give at that time, where you knew it needed more, but you wasn't willing to give it because you were still healing, or you at least felt that the time wasn't right. This is what I'm hearing. Compatibility, spirit. Compatibility in your change. Two of Pentacles. There's a change in the relationship. If this is relationship already happening, Two of Pentacles, there is a change. There may have been some juggling back and forth, not sure if you should go forward or not. I feel like, and you may have been juggling your finances with a relationship, but I'm seeing here, this change is all about finally balancing it out. Being able to do both, Gemini. Being loved and being financial stable too. Being able to do both of them. Maybe some of you Geminis felt like, I can't do both. I'm either going to be in love, or I'm going to work on my future, my abundance, my livelihood. Like you just couldn't see how they could come together and you could have both of them. And maybe that's what your struggle's been in the past. Let's see, Gemini. Spirit, what is the obstacle for Gemini right now when it comes to this reading? Yeah, you're guarded. The obstacle for you right now is guarded. It's like I'm guarding my soul, my passion. I'm also hearing, because I take the 9 of Wands, it's like that wounded warrior. Yeah, you're a wounded warrior and you've been through quite a lot. And it's like no one can just pass these gates anymore. But you're hoping to see that they're trustworthy. You want that. It's not like you're tired. This is what I'm hearing. You may be tired. You may want to give up on love and just focus on yourself. Some of you have the door closed so tight that you like, I'm not allowing any other relationships to come in. I've been through 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Could be 9. I'm not judging. But you've been through quite a few relationships where, Gemini, even if it was just you and you weren't ready, right? You could have, and I'm not saying you passed up opportunities, but you just chose not to get deeply involved. I also see that when things got heavy or look serious, like you was about to invest, or maybe they go to talking about marriage or engagement or moving in together, you just like, you wasn't having it. You was like, no, I just don't think I'm ready for that. I just want to, hearing some of you just want to date. And that's what I'm hearing for some of you, Gemini. What does the Spirit need you to do at this time, Gemini? I want you to focus on your happiness. It's okay to focus on your stability, but I feel that the Spirit wants you to focus on happiness, family, commitment, more than just, this is what I'm hearing, more than just yourself right now, Gemini, however that shows up in your life. So if it's not a connection or a person specifically in your life, the universe wants you to work on just being happy right now. Work on the gratitude and gratefulness of where you are. Though you have been through sometimes in your life, the universe just wants you to focus on your stability. This is what I'm hearing. But this stability is not the financial. The 4 of Wands could be, people call it like the twin flame. For me, I call it a place of peace, a place of joy and happiness. A place where you invite energies inside that only brings happiness to you. And you ensure, right? The 9 of Wands is, that's what you want to block. You want to block anything out that breaks your peace. Any type of relationship that you're not happy and abundant. It's like choosing that. Understanding that what it is you truly want, you can have it. This could be you standing up for yourself too. You could be expressing to someone how you want to build, how you want to have this success in a relationship, and you would like to give more, but you won't do it lightly if you feel like you have to be guarded against, like trusting them. Some of you have fear that if you open your door up to a certain situation, you're going to have to get back on guard in your heart. I just heard some of you feel that loyalty is everything. And if your heart doesn't feel that this person or situation is loyal to you, you're not going to let them in. But I feel someone wants to come your way, Gemini, or someone is there and they can see that you're having trouble with communicating, and that's really not a Gemini. Gemini talks, tells you about what's going on. But also when Gemini stops talking and communicating, that's because Gemini has an intuition of something. Whether it's in the mind or the heart, that something doesn't feel right. That something right doesn't feel equal. And you could be having flashbacks too, right? With the Tower in reverse. Although we heal, some things we get triggered by. And it could cause us to pull back our energy. Let's see here, Gemini. What else do you have that you can tell Gemini in regards to this reading? Well, Gemini with the Hangman, it's like you've looked at this all different kind of ways. You've been holding tight to your happiness, right? The sun behind it. I look at the Hangman it was a time for reflecting. I feel some of you have really, truly reflected. It's coming under the Hermit. So that's double reflection. But the thing is, it's from your guides. It's from that inner you, that self. It's that light, that knowing. I feel that, and some of you, Gemini, this is what I heard. Some of you just like, I'm turning my back on my intuition, because if you look at it, the Hermit is turned one way And then the Hangman represents clarity, though. It's representing a time of holding out, which is temperance, and getting the answers you need. And some of you probably still don't trust it. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you just don't trust. I'm hearing it's not necessarily relationship, it's people. Like, you don't trust your energy around certain situations, certain people. Some of you feel like you cleared out some stuff so long ago that you just would like to entertain your own energy right now. And it looks like the universe is saying time's up for that, Gemini. It's time to entertain other energies. Like, sometimes it can be unhealthy, right? The Hermit mode and the Hangman. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. So there is some truth here in what you see and what you know. So you're not all the way wrong. But I feel like the way you're going about it, the universe feels they need to step in. And that is because I feel like, Gemini, you could be doing more damage to yourself mentally. Because we as Geminis, we stay in our mind because we're looking for answers. We're looking for clarity. We're looking for that space where the mind can relax. And you're not getting that. You could be having sleepless nights right now. You could be going over some things. I'm hearing it's like being on a roller coaster, and it's just going up and it's going down. It's going back up. It's going back down. Should I invest? Should I not invest? Did I learn the lesson? Did I not learn the lesson? Who am I is what I heard. Gemini, I'm also hearing like you want to be hardcore too. In some ways, it's like, if I see the truth, then I need to stand on the truth is what I'm hearing. Now, whatever truth that is that you feel, you know. And I'm not here to judge. I'm just reading the cards. But I see someone like, this is it. This is like you standing on the truth. But what is the truth, Gemini? Is it the truth that you've been by yourself for quite some time and you've been waiting for the right connection to come in? And that is what all the healing and spending time to yourself and meditating and just keeping your energy to yourself because you were only going to wait for the right one? Is there a possibility that perhaps you're closing off to that energy and that there's someone around you? And you have to be careful with what's in the mind and what you put out in the universe too, Gemini, is what I'm hearing. Because the universe hears you. And when you put out what it is that you want, but you pull your energy back, it can't come in because the blockage is there. Though you face, I'm hearing, your true north. Some of you could have Aquarius North Node, or you can have Aquarius rising. I'm also seeing Pisces here, the water, the spiritual, the light. Some of you could have got downloads. Some of you have had some strange dreams lately. But I'm also hearing some of you had some beautiful dreams. Dreams of love and commitment. Even, I just heard someone had a dream of healing and feeling good once again. Just being in that space. Some of you are actually in that space. Some of you think it's a dream that you're in a space where you feel really good and positive about yourself, Gemini. Some of you are glad in certain situations that you seen the light, that you turned away from a certain situation that it may have took some time for you to see that you didn't belong, but you're proud of yourself for moving forward, but yet you're still working on some healing. This is what I'm hearing, Gemini. This Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Gemini on the compatibility? See the juggling or finally balancing it out. Conflict. This is juggling. Five of Wands represents, I feel that the food cards are out. Everybody's fighting for something when they should be fighting as a team to win. So are we fighting against this person? And it could be the inner you, the conflict within you that says, oh, this person is compatible. Then you got the Two of Pentacles, and then you go back and it's like, no, I don't want to get into fights and arguments with people. I don't want to do that anymore. And Gemini, I just heard you just like, that's just fools. I can't find what I'm looking for. Look at this. The Knight of Swords under the bottom. Well, it looks like it's coming your way, and it's going to come pretty quick. Or this could be you, Gemini, being pretty swift at the mouth, like telling somebody, it's like, you know, you all fools. I've dealt with these type of energies, and I just can't deal with it anymore. Maybe you're opening up, you're telling someone that, or you see a lot of conflict around you. This could also be you talking to yourself, Gemini, saying, you know, I'm so conflicted, and do I trust and want to be in a relationship? Do I want to share my energy, or do I just want to be freaking alone? Right? Because it feels like this Five of Wands, you're like, I don't have no time for the games. I'm not finna be fighting and struggling and going through, right? You already went through that with the Nine of Wands. You've been through the Five. So you're trying not to repeat old patterns. Maybe you feel like you was repeating old patterns. I heard maybe doing too much. In some cases, Gemini, not doing enough, but enough for yourself. With the Knight of Swords, there is some information coming in towards you, or you're going to be sharing it. We have the Page of Cups here. Somebody might want to apologize to you about a fight that you guys had. And it had to do with a whole lot of other crap around it. And this person has now realized that if they were involved in a situation, Gemini, that involved you, and it just turned into a brawl or disagreement, just people acting out. I'm hearing arguments, fussing, texts back and forth, and somehow your energy was brought into this. Or was your energy on the outside? It's just, like you said, I just see a bunch of fools arguing and fighting over things. It doesn't have to be relationship-wise. It could just be energies that you just don't want to entertain. But someone in that group is wanting to apologize to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I even feel that they want to apologize for even if there was a party or event or something that you went to and it got out of control and someone invited you, or maybe it's the feminine and the masculine, whoever invited who. Maybe it was a family gathering and it just got out of control, and they really are sorry for even bringing you into it. Well, at least they want to apologize. Now, how sorry, depending on if it's family, friends, or whatever. I'm also hearing, Gemini, because it could be cross. You could have went somewhere and there was some exes showed up. Baby mamas, baby daddies. People we didn't get along with. People we wasn't dealing with no more. Something could have gotten out of hand is what I'm hearing. But I also see that's when you make that decision to not deal with it no more. Someone may be coming to you with an apology, and you may accept their apology, but you're not going to deal with that energy. Give me one more. Who is this? Page of Cups. It's, and Page of Cups is immature. Well, the Ten of Wands. This person may be coming to you because they want to drop the burdens. They want the end. They want this to end between you. Whatever conflict they have caused you, Gemini, they would like for it to end. The Ten of Wands, they see, it's almost like they see their wrongs, unless you see theirs, and that's you saying you want the end, because we got the Justice card here. So Justice talks about the right thing to do. It's illegal. Could have been something legal. Something could have got out of control. Could have had police, judge, courts, doctors, anything, if that was the case. It could have been a financial situation. I'm also hearing carrying more burdens than you need to, Gemini, and you're dropping that. And maybe it was the person that was clinging on to you. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of burdens there. With the Two of Pentacles, you may have been juggling your finances to stay in this relationship, to support this person, or this person felt that they were doing that with you. But justice is what needs to happen will be happening. The universe will be taking over. And it's going to be the right thing for everyone involved. Okay, let's see something. What animal spirit do the universe need you to empower right now, Gemini? Let's take a look at the animal spirit. I hope this resonated with some of you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you just enjoyed the energy, please let me know. Gemini, I'm hearing this is a strong commitment towards yourself, towards your beliefs. And whatever this situation is, whether it's this situation where there was a lot of drama, or is this situation where you're guarded and you've been very patient and waiting on the divine, you're very committed either way it goes. Whether it is to release something that you have now realized is the right thing to do, and whether it's over here where you've been very patient and guarded against something else that's coming in, which is a compatible connection. I'm hearing either way, it's a true commitment, true commitment to this situation and a true commitment to release this situation. However that resonates, it just came through, Gemini. We got the elk. The universe wants you to be in power. Wants you to understand that it's okay. And things are about to heat up also, because when you look at the sun, it's like the darkness to the light. It's fire. It's like the elder. It's the older. It's the wiser, right? The elk is the wiser. So you're smarter. You will be smarter, or you already are. Not that you're not smart, Gemini, but this is the elder. This is the one overall. You understand. You get it. You've been there. You're much wiser than you used to be. If this is a connection, the universe is like, you have the tools, the knowledge, the know-how, the stamina, the strength, and the fire. And I feel for some of you, it's starting to burn through. Like that's maybe where it was, where you just felt like you had no control of your emotions, that maybe it was starting to run amok again. Okay. What about the energy outside of Gemini spirit? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, well, we're going to take it. You got 3 here, Gemini. The energy outside of you, we got the peacock, we got the eagle, and we got the whale. Somebody's just as wise, been through quite a bit. You may have a passed on loved one, or ancestors, or a grandparent, a mother or father, someone there. But the energy outside of you represents the peacock. So the peacock can be kind of showy. These people could be trying to show up in a certain way for you to notice them. With the eagle, I always look at this as like somebody only has one chance to fly in and either get in before it closes, or one chance to do it right. I don't know. That's just how I always see that card when it comes out. It's also like being very focused on what it is that you want. And I feel like it's being guided. The more closer you get to it, sometimes, it gets more scarier, because it gets, it gets smaller and smaller. And then as you're flying in, I feel like as you're moving into a certain circumstance, or wherever it is that you're trying to land or build or get to, sometimes it's scary, because you're just like, can I really fit this into my life? It's almost like trying to go to the other side, but you have all the strength and the power behind the wings to complete this task. I also be feeling like this is a time where things wasn't great, but now you're about to level up because you're about to literally take that one piece of part of you that you didn't even know that you could grow with and show and accept and get through. Like a hard time that you're able to do it, and you just, you take control of it. And with the whale card there, I feel like it's all about movement, the way you move, the clarity, the happiness, the wisdom, the space in between the times of here and getting to where it is that you need to be. It's like you get through that hole and you jump out with so much pride and wisdom and growth and understanding. And maybe you won't be moving real fast, but what you're moving with will be powerful. It will be like, nobody can do nothing when it comes to a whale. A whale is huge and very wise. And I also feel like nobody will be able to pull the wool over your eyes neither, right? Because you're so much wiser, and because of the struggle, because of what you went through. With the peacock, sometimes I also feel like with the peacock, yeah, it may be very showy, but the peacock has a lot to offer when it comes to glam and different. And maybe some of you just accepting yourself, that you're a peacock, that you're different from the rest. And you're going to handle things differently. You've learned to handle things differently. I've heard like Gemini, you like, no, I don't need to get on anybody's level. I just need to be on my own. My own level could be your own relationship, or just on your own level, your own set of, I just feel like it could be like, how you set out on a dream, on a path. And your own set of goals is almost like you just want to do things your way. And that's unbreakable to your heart. That's what I heard, Gemini. It's beautiful, Gemini. It's also seeing that you have the power to go after something if you do see it to be beautiful. That I feel like you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. If you see something loving and caring and showing up in your life like that you could have it, Gemini. You can go get it. Even if it's that part of you where you're going to continue to grow within yourself and start to bloom like a peacock. I just feel like when you let those wings go and that peacock comes out, like the whole world see. And I don't feel like you're doing it for the world to see. You're doing it finally for you to see it. Finally for you to see. I don't feel you doing it because you need attention. I'm also hearing, Gemini, you may be around somebody that needs a lot of attention, or the way they go about getting your attention. Maybe that's been an issue of how they show up and how they want you to show up. And I also hear, Gemini, I'm hearing you say, like, I don't got time to babysit. I don't know if it's your own kids. Maybe you need a break from the kids, Gemini, or someone's in your life and you feel like, do you have the Page of Cups? They're very immature, and you feel like you spend a lot of time babysitting them or nourishing their needs, and maybe you've been forgetting about yourself. This is a lot, Gemini. I'm going to get a closing message. I don't know who this is for, but wherever this resonates, guys, if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Here's a closing message for Gemini Spirit. Can you give us a closing message? Gemini, your closing message from your spirit guide says, take control of your thoughts. It says, your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you are truly desiring. Okay. That's what we got, Gemini. And I feel the universe is definitely letting you know, just stay focused. You have all the know-how, the strength. You're the whale, you're smart, you're a peacock. You could be seen or not seen. You know, you can bring the wings up. You can bring them in if you need that time out. But I feel like the universe is like, what you don't know is that you're in control of this now. And it's like, you know how we stand down and we let the universe take control and we give the wheel? I feel like the universe is giving you the wheel back now, Gemini. I feel the universe is saying you're ready to take the wheel. They've helped, they've guided, they've got you on different paths. You've met different people, you've been in different situations. You've done a lot of learning and healing. And that now it's time for you to show up. And now it's time to see what all that has been about, all the healing, all the things that you wanted in life, things that disappointed you in life, things you worked through, getting back on your feet, falling off, getting stronger. And some of you are at this point and place where you're very good on your own. But now there's about to be a change. And the universe is telling you this change is up to you. It's like you play your own song here, right? And this is like the Ace of Swords to me. That I see it with like a shield. Oh, and I never seen this. The heart is on the key. So you have, look guys, look at this card and see what it means to you. Okay? That's what I got for you, Gemini. Love and light. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.